New at 5, disappointed fans of the Netflix show Bridgerton, as tickets to a Bridgerton ball here in the Triangle wound up being a scam.
Troubleshooter Diane Wilson here. Diane, people spent hundreds of dollars for what they thought was going to be a nice event.
You know, that's right. And instead, it was a Bridgerton ball bust. The show is hugely popular. And one fan said, well, yes, it cost him hundreds of dollars, not only for a ticket, but to get all dressed up. He thought it would be worth it.
Decked out in a tuxedo, Tavarius Felton was excited for the Bridgerton ball.
Let's just show up 3 to 4 hours earlier.
Showing up early to take pictures and videos, Felton is a content creator.
After a couple minutes, we just keep taking pictures, and it kind of starts to become the sink in, like, I don't think this event's gonna happen.
Not going to happen is instead of a Bridgerton ball, there was a wedding.
The manager was there, and he told me that you've been scammed. Like, he quite frankly didn't really have a better answer than that. He's like, but we only have a wedding today. We don't do Bridgerton balls. We never do balls at all. We only do weddings.
Confused as Felton had this ticket that he bought on Eventbrite more than a year ago. He paid $220 for ball admission and Bridgerton French dining experience.
Sold out, like completely sold out.
The ticket having the location as Chateau de Flore in Angers, and even had a picture of the castle.
I really love castles. So the fact that it was in a castle, and it's like America doesn't have a lot of castles. So I was like, let me go to a castle, let me dress up.
But when Felton showed up, no signs of any Bridgerton ball.
I even told all of my fans and my supporters, like, hey, I'm gonna have content here. And I get there and it's like nothing but a wedding.
Felton reached out to me. A representative with Chateau de Flore told me they had nothing to do with this ball and were not even aware of it until people who said they were there for the ball showed up. They had to turn the people away as they said there was only a wedding booked that day. They added they have no contract with anyone doing a Bridgerton ball at any time in the past or future, and they have not given permission for any entity to post an event using their venue on Eventbrite. After I got in touch with Eventbrite, they did fully refund Felton for his ticket. And he has this advice for others.
Watch what you're buying and just try to go to the place and see if you can find anybody else that's going and connect with everybody else.
A spokesperson for Eventbrite added, we have an elaborate fraud detection system in place that catches the vast majority of fraud attempts on our platform. We regret that this one seems to have slipped through our net, but we will learn from it to prevent similar cases in the future. And, you know, it is really hard to tell if these events are a scam or not. The best advice is always try to pay with credit cards so you can dispute it. The problem with this was more than a year ago. So too late to dispute it. But we did get him his money back.
Well, that's good.
Thanks for the ticket.
The scammers are still out there, and there's no telling how much money they raked in.
And
right?
what event is next? So you got to be on guard.
Diane, thank you.